Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing today in the board? Holy fuck!
Hey, I just got out of the shot. Wait, 1 second.
Oh, is it still big? Oh, okay. I thought you had gone to the. Oh, it's still monstrous. It's still monstrous. Okay. I thought you would maybe you'd gone to the, barber or some shit.
No.
No, do like XQC. Do like XQC. Do like XQC. Yeah. No, fuck. No, it has to like all go. Whatever.
All okay. Wait 1 second.
Just like drag it with your headphones.
He almost lost his glasses.
Okay.
There you go. Awesome.
Okay.
Too much hair, dude.
Too much. Wait. Too much.
I have
head?
it all to the.
All right. Anyway, chat. Welcome to today's episode of Rune. It is
How
episode
long have
48.
you been able to do a bun, Onion?
I will shove a bun right up your ass, buddy. Anyway.
Are you gonna give me candies?
Bunny. What?
I know you know it. I know you know it.
I know it now, but I fell for it the first time. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to episode 48 of Rune. Today it's episode 48. Nice. Quick little thing.
Nice.
I'm gonna do one. The reason why I haven't
48,
uploaded
nice.
this, why I haven't uploaded this on YouTube is because I'm going to do one right before episode 50, and that is the one that I will update on YouTube because I feel like it's better to just landmark it. So, if you want an access to video recap that you can like speed up, it's like 6 minutes if you double time, and you can listen to it. This way, you'll be recapped on what happened in Rune up until episode 47. Then. For episode 47's recap, which I will read today, you can access the recaps on the recap thing that we have. Anyway.
Yes.
Are we doing anything on episode 50? Or it's just we all died there?
Surprise.
I wonder what's like going to happen on episode 50 story-wise.
All dead.
Anyway.
Watch your volumes and watch together.
Let's first our intro / outro.
Hey, we're doing all the Onion DM memes, huh? We're doing it today? We're sharing it, all of them? Anything else you guys want to say? What's up? Let it out now. Before
Hey guys, I'm Onion. I'm bald.
Does it hit?
Does a 27 hit, guys?
Oh, look at that! Natural 20!
Actually, I rolled 3 natural 20s before,
Hey.
like today,
Perfect
and a
zero.
natural 1.
Okay, so you're gonna take 10 points of poison damage. Oh, but I have poison resistance. No. This is special poison. This is a special kind of poison.
Well, that was going to hit, but I'm gonna use my special legendary action. Which I have like 5 every turn.
Alright, guys.
Is it me now?
Is
Is it me now? No.
You're just complaining about D&D now.
Because
you're not
Dumb
complaining about...
Fart's gonna use one of his special action, and he's gonna jump 100 feet in the air, and gonna TPK your whole party.
You said special berry actions, dude. What the fuck is that? Anyway, before we rolled, we're off the rails already, but let us roll the intros and start off today's episode of Rune. We'll be right back in just a minute. We're back.
Right.
So,
Alright.
volumes on what's together? Fuck, I said it.
Hey, you
You
should
always
say it
do.
though. You need
Yes,
to.
you did.
I
If
walked
you
into the
forget it, you
meme.
know.
I walked into the meme. Shit. All right. Let's get back into the world of Rune with a little recap of what happened on last episode. So, the last episode told the tale of how our heroes faced a strange frog, and Sade almost got eaten by it.
Yay! Like 3 times.
It began with the BDC meeting up with Shen, who holds a strange magic fortress within Wuju village. A very different person than what he was. The formerly helpful and caring stance he held is now replaced by the more cold and focused demeanor of a man who has lost so much. The Eye of Twilight provided the BDC with all the information he had on the Order of the Shadows and tasked them with not only eliminating their influence here in the Southern Islands, but also with recruiting as many people as possible to help the Kinku.
Recruiting.
Following up on some of Shen's indications, the party headed to Tavasa, a village assailed by a strange beast that seemed to attack periodically and resulted in the villagers having to constantly rebuild their houses. After gathering some more details on what the creature was, the group moved into the forest and were able to find the giant vulkodalk asleep next to what they recognized could be a corrupted Quinlan. With Brighto engaging on the frog-like being while in astral form, Torbjorn then managed to fell the creature by ripping its guts out, after a few scares. Now, they're left with an artifact that seems familiar, but could it really be the same? Or is this magic somehow different? Alright. So, you guys just finished killing the vulkodalk. You're all covered in acid and goo and frog thing.
Frog thing.
Saliva?
First of all, I want to know if there's someone pinging for me.
I am
Yeah.
not. I don't know. It's like, but I am.
It's 25%. Dude, just
Yeah.
math.
Dude, come on.
Math?
Dude,
It's
Math.
just crystal
Come on.
math.
Just math.
I'm
Um,
thinking, I'm just.
I'll do a celestial gift
Alright.
to her. That's 3 plus
by the way, while
4, so
Huh?
7 HP.
7 hit points
So-
for Sade.
while I still have Brighto's
Coffee, please.
poison resistance, I wanna clean myself out of it.
Okay.
Not
The
poison,
acid,
acid.
yeah. You clean all of the vulkodalk guts and goo out of it, and you actually, when you ripped out his his intestines and shit, you actually ripped out this sack that was like full of acid. Probably was like his acid sack. It's like slightly damaged, but you can like as you hold it and just drop it on the floor, it's just kind of like and just pours acid all over the ground, and like the grass instantly dies.
Oh shit. Okay. And then I want to move out of there.
All right, you move out of the body. The body's now there on the ground. This like giant frog-like creature with big teeth and multiple eyes all over its face. Now,
is any of this salvageable, or like for materials or something?
do you want to try to do it?
Sure. I don't know what it would be. Does Torbjorn has any?
Let's roll a straight intelligence check to see if you would be smart enough to know that there's something there.
Yes, I'm very wise, bitch. Torbjorn, the acid gave intelligence to Torbjorn.
All right.
You know?
Yes, there are things that are salvageable in this
I'm
vulkodalk.
interested in this, but
The eyes most likely would be something that you would remember would be salvageable, because vulkodalk they're not from this region. Roll a nature check for me, Torbjorn.
Bro, you have to dodge my natural 20, don't you?
No. Your natural 20 gave you access to this, or else the
is
acid
it a
sack.
nature?
Yeah, nature check. The acid sack would also be very useful, because you have seen acid for sale.
Fuck. H.
All right, like you know,
H.
you know that
H.
H.
you know that this is not from here, right? And you know that there's like the acid is probably something that you would want, and the eyes, you have seen them as well for sale, but you don't exactly know how to remove it and treat it correctly, and you figure that maybe you're a bit too brutish to actually be able to do it like precisely.
Okay.
But you know that like the acid sac that you like dropped on the ground, the acid is valuable and the eyes are also valuable.
Okay. So I turn to the party and say, "Hey guys, help me remove the acid sacs. Is it by the way, is it a lot of them or is it only one?
There's only one like big ass acid sac and like a little bit of it poured out, but there's a lot inside. You probably like need a vial to be able to put all the acid inside.
Help me put this everything in the bag of holding.
I have a question, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I know if I can, because I have my stinger, do I know if I can adjust it or I need still someone to work on it?
You would need someone to work on it. But like the acid here, like acid would like corrode stuff. It would like act as, yeah, it's not poison. It would be a different sort of mechanism. And also vulkodalk acid tends to be very, very potent. As you know, like when it dropped on top of you and on your armor, you felt like if the armor wasn't enchanted, it wasn't magically done, it would have melted the armor, most likely.
So I said, yo, help me put the acid sac on the bag of holdings, and we should remove his eyes. So
Yeah, you guys take care of that. I'll look inside.
I'm not very strong, but
Sure,
Okay,
princess.
so
yeah, we can do this after. It's okay. We need that. We
Okay.
have. I remember we have the.
I'll,
Quinlan.
Yeah.
I'll start moving inside.
Wait. First, I'll approach you. Why did you attack him like that? Like, weren't you just speaking
Yeah.
something and then surprise?
I don't think we could save him. Just like last time, we had problems saving this kind of creatures. This one seems way more
But
affected.
what did you see?
It seems
Nice
like the
one.
Quinlan, it's already broken. I don't
Oh.
think we can.
There's a Quinlan in there.
I saw something like it, right?
what you saw was
Dark energy.
very like shadow, darkness, like all around a focal point. You didn't actually like you weren't able to mark out the shape of that thing, if it was a Quinlan, if it was just, you don't know exactly what it was, but that felt like it could be one to you, but you didn't like see it exactly. We're trying to like push past it.
Yeah, but if it felt like it could be the same kind
Yeah,
of.
it felt like it'd be something similar at least. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's
Okay.
what I saw.
So should we investigate probably with care? So we don't know
Yeah.
if it can corrupt us or not.
Yeah, we
Alright.
should. We should be careful, but if there's something inside, it already knows we are
fine.
here.
True.
So
I'm not much in the. Let's just say that I need some sleep.
What?
oh,
It was a tough fight, so
think
I'm
so.
tapped out. Yeah, I'm tapped out.
What
And you're
time is
not
it?
even the cleric.
This morning.
Wow.
Yeah, it's morning.
Wow.
Yeah, we need to go. We need to check what's inside.
Do I still have any potions of healing or some shit? Let me check.
I have one, I think. Not even sure.
I'll just wait while you guys just.
I do have
But
a
you-
potion of healing, a greater, but I
You
don't
need
think it would
you need
be-
heal.
I
No,
feel.
he's taking measures.
You can
Halfway
ask. You
okay.
know that, right?
I know. I just. I don't want to tire you.
Oh.
He's like 5 HP lower though.
No, I'm feeling fine. I took a beating, but I could take another half beating. You understand? Like,
Yeah. So we are fine.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
basically.
So are you guys moving in?
Yeah, just yeah.
All right.
Let's go in.
Stealthily?
So stealthily.
We don't need stealth.
Or
No,
just
I don't think so.
Okay,
Just
so-
big perception.
as you guys walk down onto the like the inside of this small little cave, or well, it was actually pretty big, but smaller than the tree. You walk down, and immediately as you guys enter this, to your right and to your left side, you see bones. Brighter, you've already seen these bones there. These seem to be there are some animal bones here, but these seem to be humanoid bones that you can determine just by glancing at them.
Yeah.
And then straight ahead about I would say about like 35 feet in front of you, you see stuck to the cavern wall this crystal about the size of the same that you had seen on the jewel protector, but however with one big difference that you noticed instantly. This crystal is not dark red. It doesn't have that red shading. It is pure black.
When I see that, I say, "Say, don't hit it."
I just.
I wanna use
No,
my
listen.
And then I hit it. No, I'm kidding.
my scent. I wanna use my
Yeah.
sniff
Mhm.
to see if I feel any kind of creature or something
All
around.
right, roll perception with advantage then for me.
Perception with advantage.
Eclipse, have you ever seen a Quinlan?
Never.
23.
It's
Yeah,
my
don't
first
hit them.
time, I guess.
Don't hit them.
As you begin sniffing around, you smell human blood. You smell acid, and you smell what is most likely vulkodalks shit.
Ugh.
Cool.
Okay.
But the smell is so
So-
intense, you get paralyzed. No, I'm joking. I'm kidding.
Stop
I'm sorry.
burning inside.
Torbjorn, roll a smell check for me.
Shit, I mean, if Brido did
Smell check?
smell check,
Smell check.
D20 for smell.
Yeah. What?
Are you actually making him roll? What?
I'm not. I'm not.
What?
I'm not.
You did roll though.
What are we doing about this? I don't think I can.
You're the. You can try to purify
I mean,
this and see what
Can I
happens.
try to sense it? Or
Yeah.
Just
Sure.
don't hit it.
Yep.
Roll
Be careful around
Arcana
it.
for me. An Arcana check for me, Eclipse.
By the way, is Eclipse when Eclipse is facing the Quinlan? Does his energy change?
No.
Oh. Smutty questions.
Oh shit!
All right.
Smart.
Now roll a history check for me, Eclipse.
I hate these two.
You don't know.
Told you.
Just roll. Okay.
It's
So
wise, but not doesn't remember.
you have never like heard where this would come from, where this type of magic would come from, but this feels you have studied many types of magic due to your abilities, and you are most definitely used to the lighter types of magic. Even your night phase doesn't necessarily have dark magic attuned to it. This is very, very dark arcana. It is, however, arcana. This doesn't feel to you like something that would come out of nature, of something of the sort. It feels like this is actually magic. It is of a more arcane realm.
I'll try I'll try a celestial gift at it.
All right. Go right ahead. You see.
Okay. 7 HP.
You see Brighto sticks his staff on the ground and sort of like breathes into his hand and then into the staff and points the staff at the crystal. The energy goes and floats by the crystal, and as soon as it gets close to it, it is snuffed out completely.
Yeah.
Nothing
So,
happened.
should we destroy it?
I grab my daggers. Like,
We are not in good shape to
Yeah,
destroy this
let's
thing.
just try. Let's just try. We get ready for combat and
I say we go
When-
back. We
I don't
gather
think,
some strength,
I don't.
and then we came tomorrow prepared and ready
I
to
don't
fight.
think. I don't think we should leave this here
Why?
because
has been
last
here.
time I
can't
left
pick it
something
up, though.
important. He lost his head. So
This doesn't have a head.
yeah, but someone put this here, so they might have noticed the frog when the frog died.
Just one
It's
quick
in the
question,
wall,
guys.
right?
Yeah, it's stuck to the wall. I was one question. How like
I don't think you can pick it up though.
are you guys walking like deeper inside the cave now, or are you still sort of like at almost at
There's
the entrance?
more?
I mean, we can see the Quinlan, right?
Yeah,
We
you
had
can
the
see it. You
distance.
can see it from where you are, but I was just asking because right
But-
now it's like
Oh, I don't know.
it's still you still have the sort of like the light from outside, and now it's kind of like dark here, so there's still contrast. If you guys want to
But
walk in more, I
Does
was
it
just asking.
Does
Do I
it
see
seem
anything?
that it's wider?
The cave is wide, and it might go a little bit further. Yeah,
A
and
frog needs to fit there, so
perception check then, Sid.
No, not gonna pass you in the dark.
No.
Damn it.
It's a 6 turns to 15. What the
I have a
fuck?
+9 on perception. boy.
You as you sort of like
Terrible roll.
look as you look inside to the left of the cave, you like peek out, and there is a sort of like an area that is like full of like the ground's a little bit ruffled, like muddy
Like
and
the
ruffled.
bed?
And then you look to the right, and there's another such mark on the floor on the right side of the cave.
Do I understand if those are like traps?
Roll an intelligence check for me then.
Did you say the ground
I
was
have things about
ruffled?
traps though.
It was like it's
And
like
muddy.
muddy and like shifted around, like something
It's
was like on
different.
it.
Yeah. So maybe those were the layers of two
The beasts.
others. Yeah.
Oof,
Up.
nice.
There's probably 2 vulkodalks.
More
Yep.
or 2 in total?
There's 2 in
two
total.
Okay. So, guys, there's one missing.
Oh,
There's like the
Well-
beds there. So
We should get the eyes and just go back to
Yeah, we should get the eyes, the sack, and just go back to
if
the village.
the other one sees this one like this,
it
he will
probably
attack.
will attack. Yeah. Oh,
How many
Yes.
eyes does Volko have?
it was like 8,
Eh,
12,
no.
23.
It has
No, 20,
51?
right?
it has like 20 eyes
Yeah.
at least.
He said 20.
I mean,
Let's hope.
my math is a little bit bad, but if the 4 of us start doing it, we can. If
Yeah,
each
sure,
of
it's
us
just-
take 4 eyes, we
we
just.
just-
We shouldn't waste time on that. We should at least take 1 hour of rest around here, just so if the other one comes back and we have to kill it, we are a little bit prepared. A little bit more, because we are not prepared at all.
Yeah, Sam, what do you want to do?
I wanna take a short rest, close, Take a look
Okay,
at
okay, okay,
this and wait to see if the other one comes. If he
okay.
comes,
Can I see?
we have a baby.
Can I see if there's more to the cave, or that was the limit?
If you walk in a little bit forward, probably would be able to see more. But right now, this is like the bones. You spot them instantly because they're sort of like outside. And just walking like 5 feet forward, you see those like the muddy ground, and you see that the one on the right is smaller than the one on the left. Which means you probably the one on the left is probably the size of the one you just faced. So the other one's probably smaller.
While I was under him, did I saw a penis?
No, you didn't see a penis.
Okay.
That
It's
one
a
did
good
not-
question, dude.
That one did not have a penis. No,
Okay.
it was probably a lady.
Or just a
Do
limp guy,
frogs-
but
do
okay.
frogs have external genitals?
Do
This is a vulkodalks,
it's
dude.
not. Yeah,
No.
like. Do
But
I
it
see
is a
He
anything?
didn't have his penis under his armpit. You wouldn't fucking know.
Okay.
Look at them fucking.
It's 20 though, so maybe it does know. Do I see like any trails? Because if you can see the bed, can we see like the movement? If there's,
Yeah, it's like in
fresh
and out.
trails
Very,
out
very
or inside?
obvious. There is fresh, yeah. From the bigger one, it's like a dragged. The floor's all dragged up. If there was something older, you wouldn't be able to notice. This.
No, I'm just trying to understand if the other one also is outside or if it could be inside. It was
Well,
more that.
from if you move a little bit deeper into the cave, you'll probably be able to tell if there's much more to the cave or not.
Can I now to the party and I'm like, can I just pick?
Yeah.
Peek.
I don't know if
Sure, you
that's a
can
good
pick.
idea. No. It's a bait from the DM. Don't do
What
it.
is the DM? Mm,
That's
No,
metagaming.
No, we
That's
should, no,
metagaming.
it's not metagaming. Brighton knows what this shit does to big frogs. He doesn't want anyone around that.
But even I think now talking as player, even
I
with
feel like
a-
we still need to explore these later, but sure, we can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even
Yeah,
with
later
a
we can do
short-
it.
I
Right
think
now I'm
even
not
with a
prepared
short-
to do nothing.
Even with a short
Ah.
rest, I don't think we'll be able to fight one more.
I'll be
I
okay
will
with a
be
short
far
rest.
away.
I mean, I
won't
took
be able
0
to tank.
damage, so
Cause I'm
Yeah.
more
yeah,
than fine.
We have Eclipse almost full. I can
I'm
be
full.
in half power, and we don't need you. Sorry, yeah, that's all. Kappa.
Jesus
I'm,
That
they didn't even mention
No, but-
me. They
no,
didn't even mention
No,
me.
but talking as player, like, what don't you have? You don't have your key.
Why don't you
I don't have
me?
key. I don't have the extra attack from the glaive.
Why
I'm
don't
at-
you have the extra attack from the
Because
glaive?
I used it all on this one. I only have for the day.
Oh, that's okay. I don't know that. Sorry.
Okay. You should,
But
because
you
I've
have- you
said
sti-
before.
You still have a normal attack,
We've been playing for like 20 years. You should know that.
Yeah.
and you can
Yeah.
Your
replenish
body.
key
No, I can't.
attacking,
No,
right?
I can't.
No?
that's the
Only
extra
with
from
the
the glaive.
both
yeah.
feet? Okay.
No, that's the extra from the glaive. I still
Okay,
have
I
the
don't
two
know.
hits.
Sorry if I don't have your player's sheet here.
Bitch. But I've
I love
told you this before.
If I
Remember,
promise.
I
Pay
am
attention.
loving this. I am loving
Pay
this.
attention to me.
Don't forget me.
No, but
Um,
truly, I think
Truly.
we need to protect this and prevent,
And
prevent-
another corruption.
another
right?
another attack,
Mm,
because
both.
the
really.
Frogo will go.
But the frog will-
Oh no!
It's not
They
just
killed
that. Like,
my.
if more people get, if more monsters get closer to this, they also will probably get corrupted. That's what I mean. So
Yeah,
it's not
and-
only just the attack, but also protecting the animals and the beings basically around.
We
here.
should. I think we. I still think we should try to
Be
one
brave.
give one tap to the crystal to see what happens.
Guys,
Hmm. Not now.
No, dude.
Just one.
yeah.
Don't say
No,
guys.
not now. Not now. We need to move outside and
No.
no. I just wanted to. I wanted to tell you guys something. I'm gonna give you guys a freebie, okay? Look,
Oh my god, a freebie. We're gonna die.
Brighto,
Shit.
roll an intelligence check for me.
That's not a freebie. That's still.
I
a
am
roll.
an intelligent guy.
You don't know what you're rolling for. Are you? Because Torbjorn got a
Yeah, I
20.
am. 13.
Okay.
Mm.
Tell me.
There's something that you guys got on Iskalar's lab a long time ago that you might be
I don't
missing
have it.
in your inventory right now.
What?
Inventory.
Inventory.
I don't
yes.
have it.
There is
Yeah, it was Torbjorn that had the last one. I think.
There-
No,
Iskalar
used
who?
it.
some
Not for you.
one of you removed books from
Yes.
Iskalar's lab, and there's been one that you guys have never checked and have forgotten.
I
And
didn't have it here,
you,
so maybe
Brighto,
it's
you, Brighto,
Torbjorn that has it.
seeing the book, the first time that Sade showed it to you,
You're welcome.
you couldn't like quite put a finger on it, but for some reason it's coming to mind right now.
Okay, I'll go directly to the bag of holding, probably looking for the
Yeah, it's
book.
probably there.
All right. As you go in there and look for that book, it is a completely black book with a lock. It has no title. No
I remember
nothing on the
that.
binder. It has a lock on it. And the
I don't
lock
remember that.
the lock is
I
like a
remember that.
metallic lock that looks almost like a sort of chalice.
Well, I get my daggers.
A lock that looks like a chalice.
You gotta make a sacrifice.
Or you need some black energy from the Queen one.
How do you give like energy though?
I'm sorry.
What?
Nothing. Continue.
Can you
It
try
look-
to
Well, it's
open
bright
it?
on this.
It looks like a chalice.
Inspected.
Are you gonna try to like unlock it or something?
Yeah, it was a freebie.
All right. Investigation
Wait,
check.
is that for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was-
No,
okay.
no, for
Yeah,
Bridal.
it's-
For,
I thought it would
whoever's
be
holding the
bridal,
bridle.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, not the
Yeah.
bridle.
I'm
Whoever's holding the book rolls an investigation check.
I would give it to Sade. It's not my thing. Unlocking
Okay.
locks.
I
Investigation
tried to
check.
understand the log. Yeah.
The mechanism.
Can I pickpocket?
Investigation check for me.
How are you gonna pickpocket
Nice.
a book?
Are you trying to sort of like
Sneaky.
to be able to see if there's like a way to break it, but there's not. It's all connected to this chalice mechanism that's there. And the chalice, you notice, has like a little tiny hole at the center.
There you go. And it's blood.
Maybe Vastaya blood. Because
Blood.
Why?
Whoa.
Why would you be
Whoa.
excited?
because he had
Oh.
those vials
But
with
she's. Yeah.
I know.
weird blood
True,
that gave
true.
Vastaya power.
Can I before that? Can I use? I want to use True Seeing on the
Mm.
Queenland, the cave, and the book.
All right. You activate your true sight and you see Sade again with the eyes blackened completely. Looking straight ahead, it's impossible to even make out the shape of the cave. It's just
Fuck.
darkness and shadow coming out of this very like focal point. And as you then turn your eyes to the book, very similar shadow is just seeping outside of the book very slightly, just like a little bit of smoke.
Okay. So
So
this
you-
seems to contain the same dark energy. We can
So
roll it,
You s-
but something
you-
bad can also come out of
you
it.
said you needed blood. I just grab the glaive, make a cut in my hand, and drop a few
All right.
drops of blood.
I get it.
Yeah.
So as the blood
Like-
drops inside, the mechanism absorbs the blood instantly and unlocks. And the book opens automatically on your hands. And some pages have something written on it, others blank.
What does it say?
I tried to read it.
Is it like
I don't want to get
spaced out, or
distracted.
it's just the end?
There's parts that are like blanked, and then there's other pages that have
Maybe it's related
something,
to the blood.
and then there's others that are blank, others that have something on it.
I'll.
What does it
Thorbjorn,
say?
All
do you
right.
see this blank page, or
No,
is it blank for you?
blank for everyone.
Okay.
Alright, what does it say?
I don't know. I can't read.
Not for you! God, it's for the
This book has, from what you read from the first pages, information about the Shadow Realm.
Oh shit.
Um,
I read that out loud, by the way.
And what you pick up from this is not very specific, because there's parts that are blank and you're just reading through quickly. So you know that this Shadow Realm exists with the Spirit Realm, and there's somewhere where you're supposed to draw power from as well. And it is possible to change it and adapt it to your needs. So with that, shadow magic has many forms.
Oh.
Have we just unlocked a new school of magic?
Shadow magic has many forms. However, when you get to the page describing all of the forms, it's blank.
Okay, I will close it and see what happens.
You close the book, it's closed.
It locked?
It did not lock.
Fuck! I call Argath.
You call Argath.
He ignores me again. Little shit. Okay,
You didn't even let Argath answer.
he won!
Hey, Argath, you there? Oh, fuck you.
Fuck, man, he's not answering instantly again. I hate that, man. Just answer my messages instantly, please.
Should we try to get the book closer to that object? I mean, try
I
to
don't
see
didn't
what
want
it
to
answer
does.
mess with that.
Argath
It-
does not answer you.
Yeah. I wanna try to do a little cut and add it to the bowl. To the show.
Okay. You cut a little bit of your blood. You place it on the bowl. The hole closes and it's not absorbed.
He hated Vastayasha rays, remember? So probably it's human blood.
It could be showing information according to what it finds in the blood. Like, maybe it doesn't want to share too much with humans, kind of thing. And I'm just looking at the book like.
And you do detect around the book there are scribbled some stuff that Iskalar wrote himself. Iskalar was studying this book and he wasn't even near a third of what the book had. The notes, his scratching of the book stops at like about a third of the book.
Always where there's information? Or in blank pages?
In the part where there's blank pages, there's some of his notes, and they say stuff like, "I can use this, apply to X, apply to Y, whatever." It's just notes of and marks of him.
Yeah, so maybe the blood thing is real. No, maybe we can do something about this if we can control.
I'm not comfortable.
Shadow Realm, but
Being
yeah,
here.
we should leave
Yeah.
before we get
But-
caught.
While your true side is still active, the same smoke you saw in the book is flowing inside the cave.
Yeah,
Now
so
that you've opened the book.
there's more. There will be more. We need to check after.
Or maybe it reveals for the amount of dark energy that it receives. So the more dark energy it
So you're
senses, the more it
pure.
reveals.
Since I have true sight, I'll just give like one step closer to the Queenland and see.
You're still pretty far away. If you go like one step closer, I would say you would still
Safe
be.
distance.
You would.
I don't want to make sanity checks.
Okay, it's. I need to. Okay, look. When you enter the cave, you would be about 35 feet away from the Quinlan. How far do you want to be away from it?
30. I just want to see if there's an increase of the flow.
It's just as you approach it, the smoke continues
It's the
flowing
same.
towards the Quinlan. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But what I was
We should check later.
what I was thinking is that talking as a player. What I was thinking is that Iskalar tried to read the book when there was a lot of dark energy in Pubal, so he had more information. So if we get
There's
the
more
book,
energy here than in
yeah,
Pruvo.
not where we are. The energy is concentrated near the Quinlan. So if we move closer to the Quinlan, it might reveal more information on the book.
No. But from the dark we can see here, it's darker than when we were on the city. On Pruvo.
It's darker closer to the
Yeah.
Quinlan. Yeah. It's just that the shadow that leaves doesn't allow you to see the cave when you have the true sight on.
Yeah.
It's definitely very, very dark. And the thing about this Quinlan and Brighto, you would probably know that this is your magic doesn't work. Your divine magic did not affect the corrupted creature the same way it used to affect the others, and it does not heal that crystal.
So is it the polar opposite of Brighto's energy, or is it a completely different kind of energy?
Caribbean, roll a perception intelligence, Popoto.
You wouldn't exactly be able to feel that from
And
where
I
you
mean
are
true
right
sight.
now.
Okay.
With true sight, it does. It's just
It's the
just
same,
shadow and
yeah.
darkness. It's
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah, because it
it's
seems- it
just
seems
slightly
that
more
it's-
intense at the center.
Yeah, because it seemed that before the corruption was evil energy, and I don't know if this dark energy is evil or
I
it's
feel like
just
it's just
dark
the
energy.
worst. It's just
No, you don't know if it's the worst or it's
Eclipse.
just dark energy.
you do know.
You know that this is arcane. It's out of
True.
it is of arcane nature. It is not necessarily
Evil.
it doesn't have a polarity. It's arcane, dark magic.
Just because it's dark doesn't mean it's bad.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Maybe you need to move away to call Argath.
I
Yes.
can
He's not
after.
answering.
I'm saying obviously this in
You can what?
mind.
You cannot tell
After we rest, I could try dispel on this.
Yeah, let's just move outside because I feel like I'm very
Sure.
tempted to just go inside, but we're still discussing and I feel like we're gonna get catch
Sure.
from
sure.
behind.
We're
so...
gonna get ganked by the frog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
All right.
or might
Do
spawn
something.
stuff.
Do something.
Oh no.
So you guys move outside to inside the forest, but like nearby
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
area. All right, you're there.
Cool.
I pop my fuck, what's the name?
Pop your
Door.
dick out, dude.
No, I pop my Hijin magical chair and just chill out.
Oh, that's
All
cool.
right, you see him grab his little ball of wood and then just drops the chair, sits down on it like a fucking boss, dude.
Oh, as soon as he does that, oh, you know, I saw it when we were on the city. He's now creating like spears, like it just boop, and that's a spear.
Yeah.
Thought you would like that.
That's cool.
Yep.
I want
then
to create
I
a
wanna
minor
go.
illusion
Okay. What illusion are you
Oh.
creating?
to hide the body, the dead big frog body.
It-
Probably
Be
gonna
able to,
smell
big
it.
be able to
illusion.
hide all of it with
That's
a
Yeah.
a
minor
big illusion.
Smell it.
Would probably have to be like a major image or something like that to
You
like
can
cover it with
smell it.
something. A minor illusion would not be able to do it.
I
Okay.
wanna take a rest.
Are you
Short
guys
rest.
taking a short rest?
Yeah.
Alright.
Should
If it's possible, of
we
course.
take turns?
We are awake.
Yeah, it's still
We
day.
are not sleeping.
We're
Uh,
not-
no,
short
but
rest
Something
doesn't mean
rest-
happens,
sleeping.
we know.
Okay, then I'm.
Yeah, you don't
We
need to
can
sleep
be
with short
still
rest.
looking around and stuff, right?
True. Yeah, 100%.
So
So, towards the end of that hour, coming from you guys are sort of like on the to the left of the
21 HP.
to the left of the tree, which is where you guys came from. So to the right of you, like looking towards the area of the tree, to your right, you see coming from the forest a much smaller vulkodalk. You begin hearing a.
Does it look corrupted?
Yes, and
By the way,
it is limping. Yes.
It's just saying I'll recover 3 spell slots from the
Gotcha.
kindred.
Use it.
Sure. Yep.
It is limping. It seems to be hurt on its hind left leg. And it is walking forward, limping, until it reaches the body of that
Just
other
making it sad.
one. And it begins smelling
It looks like what, Alf?
about a third of the size of that one.
Third, yeah.
It's gonna
So maybe
choke
one.
this on me.
And it begins
Yep.
eating
There go eyes.
the body.
Ah,
of
shit,
the
we
other
should
one.
stop that. We should probably stop that.
Let him. I'm worried about what hurt him.
And its hind leg is like sort of like you see now at this distance. It's pretty easy to see, like it's not, it is broken and scorched. It's like blackened completely, like it was set on fire, and its eyes are bleeding.
Oh. Does it
And
feel like
is-
it was cursed?
You wouldn't know that. However,
can't.
Eclipse, roll an Arcana check for me.
Something
Eclipse
hurt him.
would be the one who would be able to
Yeah.
see this better.
Let's just put him out of his misery.
There was magic used on him.
We should wait to see if there's something
Yeah.
chasing him.
Yeah, chill.
So I'm gonna need all of you guys to roll stealth check, please,
Yeah.
for me at
Yep.
this point.
Come on, boys. Let's hide. Yes.
Holy fucking dick!
And here
okay.
comes Torbjorn.
Natural one. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
that was safe.
All
I
right.
actually wanted the logo.
So he continues. This creature continues eating the other one, and after it eats the other one, it kind of like it eats a lot of him. It doesn't like finish the whole body. There's still like
Oh shit, we didn't.
He's hitting his
Yeah,
body. It's okay.
Is the thingy there? Is
The
he
poison.
the acid too?
the acid bile. Yes, he's eating all of the soft parts. So all of his
Not-
entrails and stuff.
I've
He's
put the since the sack was on my hand, I've already put it.
okay.
on
There you go. By the way, I hope you Torbjorn remembered that it was probably a good idea to sort of like try to close out the bag some way. Or, I mean, not the
Yeah,
bag.
it was leaking, so I put,
Yeah,
of
okay.
course.
Okay,
Mm.
I hope Torbjorn would remember that, or else everything in the bag of holding
gone.
would be fucked, including your
No,
gold.
no, I covered.
Okay.
The man rolled a 20, a natural 20 on intelligence.
Yeah. So he eats all of the soft parts, and it goes for the eyes as well, trying to like eat all of the softer parts of the
There goes
creature.
the money.
And
Baby.
after that, he begins walking inside. And he wanders inside of the cave and does not seem to be leaving for now.
I say we wait like 5-10 minutes.
It didn't come rushing. It stopped to eat his
Mhm.
dead friend. He wasn't being chased. If he
I
was
don't
being
know,
chased, he wouldn't have stopped to eat. These are not bright
No, but
creatures.
it could.
These are not bright creatures. If it felt danger, it would have hide. It would not stop. to
Yes,
eat.
but you don't know exactly. You don't know if he's being chased to understand where its lair is. That's the thing. And if he was attacked, I don't know. Not sure if that's reason or not, but could always be. You know,
Did
if it
he,
hurt him,
did,
we should
did
be
his
on the
injuries
lookout.
seem recent?
Yeah, the blood was still flowing down his
I
face.
know. Oh yeah, because he was crying blood. There we go.
Wanna go? Oh no. Yeah,
Kill it.
yeah, we can kill it, but I think we should go on to the side that he came.
Yeah, not
But it
moving
seems
soon,
danger.
though.
Yeah, you want to
Dangerous.
go fight another creature that hurt the I mean, I
It
think
was a weak one because it didn't kill him.
I mean, we
but-
are overcomplicating things, I think.
We are not, dude.
Eclipse
There's
knows that
something.
it was magic that hurt him.
Yeah.
Eclipse knows that.
Person. Listen, if we can do it quickly, we should just put the animal to his rest and then move along. We're just losing time discussing what ifs.
I mean, I don't know.
agree.
All right,
Wanna go?
Yeah.
moving in.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
moving in like
Stealth,
stealthily or.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna keep your stealth checks then.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Okay.
As you guys begin moving in, the creature is now laying down on the right side, say where you had seen him, and it is.
So
It,
sad.
it seems like it's on a sleep state, but because there's a few of its eyes that are closed, about like 4 or 5, but the ones bleeding are not closing, and it seems to be like completely blind off of those eyes as you hear him just.
Just assassinate the dude.
Poor baby!
And he seems to be resting right now.
I'll prepare a sacred flame.
Just
He's
assassinate.
100% corrupted, right?
Yeah.
He looks to carry the same shadow the other one did.
Preparing sacred flames.
All right, you're prepared.
No.
What's the trigger on your sacred flame?
Everyone ready?
Okay.
I'll wait.
As soon as Sade attacks, I'm gonna strike.
Okay. You're going as soon as Sade attacks, you're going to go for him with the spear. Okay.
Yeah.
Eclipse, are you holding any spell, throwing any spell at him?
Just the zenith.
All right.
I'm milling, so please get my back. I need to.
All right. So
Okay.
you approach him very slowly. He's deeper inside the cave. You approach him very slowly, and you're about like at his face right now.
There's more.
Where are you striking?
Imna, you're the first.
Can I get him on the belly? Is it like laying over?
He's sort of like his
that was
belly
the weak spot of the other
covered.
one.
His belly is covered. The best you could probably get was like would be one of his armpits or something.
Go for the brains.
The eyes make him blind.
I will. It is a big. Still is a big beast. So
Yeah, he's
the
still
neck
big.
Is large, right?
Yeah, it is still pretty large, but he's about a third of the other one. So it's like it would be as big as like sort of a small elephant next to you.
Can I get the heart? Ew, whatever.
It would be covered. He's like
It's
laying
not
down with belly
Okay,
down
then-
and the paws.
Yeah, brain, I guess.
All right, roll for an attack with advantage then. Brighto, roll
Yeah.
for your sacred flame.
It's a dex save. How would you do
He
it?
Terrible.
fails. He's unconscious right now.
Okay.
That still hits, and that's a crit. Eclipse, roll for your Zenith Blade. Torbjorn, roll for your attack as well.
Can I roll my second attack?
Let me see the damage.
It would be double. I don't know.
All right, so the Zenith Spear, as you see Eclipse throwing it right after Shade stabs him in the brains, it flies over, and then as it reaches down towards the end of the cave, it vanishes near the Quinlan.
Oh.
All of you, however, attack him and strike at the same time, and he just, as you do it, has say like sticks her daggers on inside his brain. You just hear a and it dies instantly.
Frog for dinner.
I take the dagger, I clean it, and I purify it.
Okay. It was dead. Whatever encounter it had before,
It was weakened.
he was
Can
weakened greatly.
Can I take a look at I want to take a look at the leg
Mm-hmm.
I light up a torch.
to see
I point to the rest of the cave.
if it was like something was thrown at him, or if it was like a trap that came from under.
Okay. Roll a medicine check for me here.
Madacina.
That's 518.
The
Yeah.
bottom of his foot is not burnt. It's just the whole leg up to sort of like his back. That whole thing there is burnt. So
Okay.
it wasn't something from underneath. It must have been something thrown at him.
Thrown. Okay. So yeah, there's something else around.
Should
It's
we
weird.
check the rest? Because the book thingy plus the Quinlan, we should check.
I think we should
You
check
guys
the
went
Quinlan.
deeper inside the cave to kill the guy. Nothing
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, but there's more, right?
You can go deeper, closer to the Quinlan. Yeah,
Yeah, pull,
Yeah,
pull,
that's
the,
what I mean. Can I?
pull the book now.
you're about like 20 feet away from the Quinlan at this point.
Pull the book.
Oh, okay, I take the book.
Take the
Okay,
book out. Book seems fine for now.
No. The pages. Is anything else written?
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Doesn't seem to be anything else there, no, right now.
I keep walking softly.
Okay, you walk softly. How far do you want to? How close do you want to get?
Yeah, we wanna get
Okay, you go
until my sensor.
15 feet, 10 feet, 5 feet from a Quinlan, or from this crystal. Nothing.
Where the
Argath!
He
No.
probably won't
wanna-
respond. Yeah, he probably won't respond so near near such dark energy.
He's a demon!
There's no answer from Argath.
There's not any more kind of beds or something for the froggies. It
Nope,
was just
those-
this one and
just those two. Yeah, exactly
Okay.
where he laid down, and the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
curious thing to you, Brighto. You would think that the bodies, the bones, they would be near where they would lie down. They're not.
What?
And say
They're
that-
not. Is
Yeah,
it
what
not
do you
right?
mean by that?
and say the
They're at the
the
entrance,
bones
basically.
are at the entrance, and you
Instead of, like,
said
inside.
looking under the Quinlan now, there's two other humanoid bone like collection over there. Like
Do I
one of them
understand
looks
what they
like a
are?
skeleton, the other one's like has the arms separated from the rest of the body.
Do I
Do we search
understand
for the
what
bodies?
Understand the meaning of those skeletons or the nature?
Both. You say it's humanoid. Do I understand
Humanoid.
if it's a human? Also, do I understand if it's like it was killed because acid or just time?
No acid,
Okay.
no acid evidence there, and it does look like human skeletons. And what did you say, Eclipse?
To search the bodies. So,
It's just.
There,
both?
it's just bones. There's like
Oh, just bones,
yeah, there's
okay.
nothing there, just bones. No
Guys,
clothes, no nothing.
I want to do something stupid.
Where
No,
did the
don't.
casting
you're gonna
unit?
touch the.
I'm not
crystal.
gonna attack the Quinlan. I'm not gonna attack
Oh.
the Quinlan.
You touching it?
don't
Yeah.
touch it. No, don't.
I step back.
Don't, please.
Are you gonna touch the Quinlan?
There's people at the entrance, probably, I don't know, fighting with the frogs, trying to go in. I don't know. I'm trying to get logic here.
No
There
acid
was-
marks on the ones at the entrance either.
There's bodies here too, so maybe they're actually protecting it. They were or something.
I'm not
Otherwise,
okay
they
with.
wouldn't be disclosed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I want to place my hand on the Quinlan.
Right. How far
I
are you
feel like
guys
yes,
from the
I wanted
Quinlan?
to do that. I'm gonna step back before he does that.
Yeah, how
Can
far?
I cast mage armor in him before, like?
You want to increase his
That's
AC? Sure.
Yeah.
You can.
No, it's gonna be hard to kill him.
I'll be at 30.
30 feet from
Close to the
Brighto.
enter. I'll be
Eclipse.
close to the entrance.
How far away are you from the crystal?
Far. I just want to go touch Torbjorn, and then poof, I'm out.
Okay, you
gonna be
move back to Brighto. Say, how close are you to the Quinlan?
Yes, I'm the closest, but I don't know. The closest besides Zargan.
Yeah. How far? Like they're 30 feet back. How far are you?
15, 20.
15. Okay. Torbjorn,
I'm outside.
you touch the crystal, and as you touch it, you feel the shadows begin to move, and then it expands outside. I need you and Sade to roll an intelligence saving throw for me.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Oh, saving throw.
All right.
I always fail this. Thank you so much.
You don't know if you succeeded yet.
Yes. Shit!
So,
I couldn't be that far. That was only fair.
as you move back away from the crystal, your brain begins to hurt, and you guys, Eclipse and Brighto, you see Torbjorn still there holding the crystal, and he seems fine. Nothing different. But you, Torbjorn and Sade, as you look around yourselves, you see Torbjorn, Sade. You guys recognize each other, and from the crystal, these shadows begin to be leaked out, and they take the form of 4 humans, and they're all lined up. Then a 5th shadow to the front. This one almost shapeless. It's loosely humanoid, but it doesn't show any. It doesn't show any sort of like iconography that you would know. It's not wearing clothes, just shadow.
Do I get it's a lot of vibes?
You don't know because you failed the save. So as you walk in, as you continue looking on the scene, that shadow begins moving forward and heads to the leftmost human. And as it heads there, you sort of see the shadow looking at him. And then sticks some sort of blade on its underbelly, and then twists it, and the screams of pain of that person hurt you more and more and more, and your brain hurts, almost like as someone is compressing it. And he twists the blade more, he twists it more, and you begin to feel the same pain that that man is. And then he takes the blade out, and he slits his throat very slowly, and then kicks him, falling deep on the other side of the cave where you saw one of the bodies. He goes on the second one, and he grabs his hand and sticks a tiny dagger that you see form on the shadow's hand through the sort of the part between each finger.
Membranes, yeah.
Yes. And it begins sticking it slowly. You hear the man scream in agony, and you feel the same pain in your hand, and he sticks it slowly and slowly as it bleeds out. He then rips it out and cuts off 2 fingers. After that, with the same dagger, he moves on in slowly into the eyes of this man. And you hear it like slowly poke in. And the man yells out in pain, and your eyes hurt again. And as he's finished, he slits his throat slowly and kicks the man to the other side of the room. Then he goes on to another one. This time he sticks a knife straight on this man's foot, binding him to the ground. And then with another one, he begins poking around at the knee and pops out the knee with his dagger, leaving the man bleeding out from his legs.
Don't do that, Born.
And you feel the same pain again as the man screams out in horror. He then looks at the man and with his own hands takes the throat and rips it out as he throws the body to the back next to where the Quinlan is. And on the last one, he raises his arm and sticks the sword straight through the armpit up the shoulder and rips out one arm and begins beating the man repeatedly with it.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
And until you see the man on the floor bleeding, and he keeps beating on him, and the skull continues to crush and crush and crush until it's just mush, and he grabs that body and throws it to the end of the room again, to where the Quinlan is. And then this creature looks at you two,
Fuck.
and you hear again.
Poking where you shouldn't. Welcome to my workshop.
And then he sort of begins gathering these shadow tethers from the humans that he just murdered, and as he pulls them down and pulls them again, he begins holding in his hand this sort of immense darkness, almost like an abyss, and he goes to where the Quinlan is, and in your vision there's nothing there, and he begins drawing the same crystal shape with his hands, forming the crystal right on the wall. He then turns towards you.
I have shown you how to do it. It's beautiful. Now, pay the price.
And he begins walking towards you, Torbjorn, as he, with his hand, reaches into your face. You only see black. And then he looks at you, Sade, and your eyes go completely black. You both take
I'm rolling too many dice.
you take 28 points of psychic
I'm down.
damage.
I'm fine.
And what you guys see, Brightwind Eclipse, is out of nowhere, Torbjorn and Sade fall unconscious, both of them. You muted, by
Surprise!
the way.
Don't
You
touch
muted,
the
by the way, Brightwind.
Quinlan!
Fuck!
And that's what you see.
I'll start rushing.
Yeah, let's go help them.
You feel Sate pinging, but Torbjorn is like he's just asleep.
The difference!
True.
I'll go to Satan and just
I
cast the
only
cure
had
wounds on her.
less two. I want to say my max health is 29, and I had 26.
Could have give you the mage armor.
Ah!
So yeah, that's for Sade, the cure wounds.
Okay.
How much? Is 11?
Yeah.
I think it's not
11?
much.
I'll see if she wake up.
She
Does
wakes.
she wake
She,
Do I wake up?
as you heal her, you
Do I
feel
remember?
her gain breath. Like she begins breathing, but is still asleep.
Okay.
You
I'll
felt like
start
her breath was
slapping
weak.
her. Like,
All right, you slap her.
Wake up.
Still asleep.
fuck. I know.
You're unconscious.
They
You're not
shouldn't
asleep.
It's like,
You're not sleeping.
Yeah, both of you guys
What-
pretend you're unconscious. Come on.
would I know? Would I
D&D.
know? Would I know any way to wake them up? Do I even
Roll-
know what kind of?
Roll an Arcana
Sleep
check
is
for
this?
me, and this seems to be. Yeah, roll an Arcana check for me, real fast.
11.
You have
Fuck.
no idea.
Would I know?
You can roll 2. If you wish to do so.
No, you can only roll one. No roll two.
You guys have no idea how to wake them up right now.
Can we
Jeez.
slap them, please?
I
You
am.
already slapped me.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I'm
they're
still,
not.
I'm still, yeah, still unconscious.
Oh man.
Fuck.
I don't
don't
want
know
to
what
carry
to
their
do.
bodies.
You don't see Argath, not even in those dreams.
Man, this is not nightmares, no, no.
Are we dreaming or are we just blacked out?
We're blacked out, boy.
As you are blacked out, and I was just seeing what they would do when they saw you black out.
I get beaten.
You
Any idea?
begin seeing these.
Nuts.
You can see these nuts popping out everywhere in your dreams, just slapping you in the face.
What a nutty dream.
No, you see a Snickers bar floating around. You begin seeing these like red lights flashing everywhere. It's like you're in darkness, but you see this red moving everywhere. And then a flash of light projects a shadow across from where you are, behind you. And as you look back from this shadow, you see a form begin to raise. And on that form, you see a man.
It's Black Jesus.
It seems to be a man, formed out of shadow, with a mask with these sort of tiny slits for eyes. And he's just staring at you. And as you guys sort of like look forward and back, like towards where he is, it's like your shadow begins shifting. You look back and he's there, and you look forward and your shadow's forward and he's there, and he's just in every direction you see his image. I'm gonna need both of you to roll wisdom saving throws.
Nightmare. Oof. Oof. They're gonna die, boys.
The man begins to speak to you again.
Let me see what you've been up to.
Oh, fuck.
And you feel your mind being invaded, every image just scoured through, as this creature shows up in every memory you've ever had, almost as if he was part of it. But it's like a bad Photoshop edit, you know? He's just kind of like there, like, arm around someone. And everything feels terrible about this. Your whole life is being looked at in detail by this entity.
Can we keep fighting that? Just
You
give up
take
on one? I might down again.
10 points of psychic damage.
How long has this been for us?
Right now,
I'm
this happened right after you guys had cured. So
I would wait
in total it's been only like
2 seconds.
6 seconds.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm pinging.
I'm super pinging.
But
So you heal me and you're like,
you sense,
But I can
Brighto,
feel them going down, right?
Exactly.
It's weird. Okay.
You sense that they keep like going down and their breath weakens, but they're in the same state.
I'll keep casting celestial gifts just to keep them okay.
All right.
Kindish.
Go ahead. Roll for it. I'll allow you to roll. If there's anything that you want to do, Eclipse, you can do it. You can do it now too.
please don't tell me
so
that's for me.
That's 4 for save.
I don't even know.
No, it's 5.
4 for
5
Sade.
HP for save.
Okay, 5 HP for Sade.
6 HP.
Yep. Are you still pinging?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 6 HP.
Yeah. You still feel it, and Torbjorn's now pinging as well.
I'll do another one to her, I guess.
Eclipse, you see,
that's 9.
Brighto like healing
Okay.
them, spamming heals on them.
Torbjorn.
I can't
8.
heal them.
Yeah.
I've stopped pinging.
Okay, stop pinging.
Sure. Good.
But
I
now
think I'm
this has
still
been
pinging
another 18 seconds have passed now, and they're still unconscious.
Shit.
In your brains now, the same image of this man begins now swirling around you, sort of like flying and drifting about. And then it goes really close to your ear. And to you, Sade, it says,
I don't want to hear.
Demon. You're no longer Vastaya. You're something else. Pity. I would have loved to kill you. Instead, I will take someone you love from you.
and to you, Torbjorn, he says,
You're dead.
You monk. You disgust me. The Order of the Shadows does not like your balance. Evil will consume Ionia, and from you, I will take someone you love.
both of you roll wisdom saving throws for me, please.
Please save
Please.
it. I already lost.
Oh shit.
I hope that's enough.
Torbjorn, you begin seeing inside your brain the image. Roll a d4 for me, Torbjorn.
Oh shit.
Let's leave it to chance. It's better like that.
4.
All right.
Now it's a max roll, eh? You fucking asshole dice.
You begin seeing the image of Adadal
Oh shit.
fade away in your brain. And every memory you have with him is now gone. Torbjorn does not know Adadal, and he does not remember who Adadal is.
Okay.
All right, Brighto,
Need
Eclipse, anything you guys are doing?
Yeah,
That was shitty. Damn.
I'm gonna cast
At least it's all about kind
Dispel Magic at the crystal.
because he's close to us.
You gotta cast the spell magic.
Yeah.
All right. You throw the spell at it.
Third level, so
Roll an intelligence check here. So roll d20, add your intelligence modifier for me, please.
Shouldn't it be to us, the spell?
Oh shit!
oh, natural 20.
As you throw the spell magic, you see the shape of the stars begin to form around Brighto Eclipse, as then the kindred almost like join, swirling around him in white and dark blue smoke. And as you begin cramping down on the crystal, the crystal's magic fades. And then breath comes back to Torbjorn and to Sade.
Do we remember what happened?
You have no idea.
Little shit.
What's the look of the crystal right now?
The crystal is still completely black, but whatever magic it has, it's not spewing outside.
Okay.
It is contained, like.
It seems like the magic is swirling, but it is inside the crystal for now.
Oh, okay, okay.
What happened?
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna ask you the same.
Oh.
Don't touch the Queenland, don't attack the Queenland, and I just make a mental note, like, never again.
Yeah. You can write that.
What you guys remember, Torbjorn and Sade,
Is the book the same? Yes.
the book is the same. The two things that you guys remember, or the things you guys remember, was the first section where you saw people being tortured and the crystal being formed.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you dropped unconscious, and while you were unconscious,
No.
you don't remember anything.
Are you sure of that? Sure of that?
Yeah.
Seems like.
One wicked man or thing maimed 4 people here and formed the crystal.
Can you check if you can, like, purify the bodies or something since they were I don't know. I'm just.
They
But-
were
Yeah.
they were sacrifices to the crystal.
Since this magic is away,
Mm-hmm.
I want to try now do celestial gift at the crystal to see if it changes the color.
All right. Roll for it first for me, please.
That's 8.
All right. You once again blow into your hand and you shoot your healing breath at the crystal, and instead of vanishing, it hits the crystal and it stays outside, sticking to it, and then dissipates. And there's no change in color.
But okay.
Oh, but
It's
it
still
was absorbed.
completely blackout. Like the crystal. So you can now see like the outline of the crystal now that the magic is not like spewing out or leaving it.
Yeah.
It is sort of like about the size of what you saw in Ico, and the magic inside is just like completely dark, and it looks like shadow contained inside of a crystal.
Okay, but it's too big to put on the bag of holding, right?
You would, and it's like infused into the
It's
wall.
shoved. Okay.
From what we saw, like the runes,
Mhm.
can I understand if it's possible to, like, revert it?
To what?
Revert it. Like, you wrote it that way, you write it other way, and it fades away.
From what it seems,
That kind of thing.
as you saw him,
If I create it, maybe we can.
you saw him sort of remove you sort of remove the essence out of the people as they like sort of like went, their skin went dry and completely black. Their
Life force.
their muscles began just became super weak and deteriorated instantly. He gathered all of it and used it to form the crystal here. You do not quite understand why this would be, but you do feel like that book could have the answer.
I want to go to Sade and ask her if she looked at it while she was on that kind of realm. Or
It's when I switch my eyes, it's basically just very dark.
So she wasn't able to see any difference.
Yeah.
I say this seems safe right now, so we should rest and maybe try to destroy it tomorrow. I don't think we should risk any more ideas right now.
Do we have any sense of that something happened while we were unconscious, or we just
No, it's like what happened was you saw the scene of suffering, passed out, woke up.
Yeah.
okay?
You have no idea of the time you were out, nothing like that. Only they saw you out for like under a minute, but still a little bit of time.
Okay.
Maybe we take what we need from that frog and just.
yeah, and go.
Yeah, sure.
That was that was the full of the cave, right? Till
Yeah.
much more.
Nothing more.
We should tell Master Shen about this new crystal, because it's not the
Amethyst.
same. Not the same we saw in Pubil. It's a different kind of energy. It's like, I don't know. It's empty, dark. We felt in the others we felt some sort of evil coming from it, some bad omen coming from the Quinlan. With this one, we feel, well, I felt nothing.
This is way more dark than just a
No,
Quinlan
I
corrupted.
don't.
So
Yeah,
you know.
I don't think this has any
Full of-
emotion attached to it. It's just pure dark energy.
I don't even know if this is a Quinlan.
What
This
we
is
heard was
just so different.
Yeah, I think we should.
You guys, Sade and Torben, you guys saw it being formed.
yeah.
This is the Quinlons have are like crystals that have an affinity to magic, and they're sort of like storage systems for magic here in Ionia. What happens is they have magic inside, and what you saw was that magic there being corrupted by something. So the magic inside was altered and shifted around. In here, these things, whatever they are, they were birthed from this dark magic that was used in front of you right there.
Yeah.
They were
So, like,
born from dark magic.
These are way worse than the Quinlans.
I say we just destroy it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it cause like anything worse? I mean,
Like
we
what?
don't know. I don't know. Shadow's explosion. I mean, what happened to them too?
I feel like the difference in the magic, because with the others there was like summonings, but this time we just experienced something. So we
We
might
can
even not come by attacking it.
we can use our range and just be safe.
Oh hell yeah, I'm not getting close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of range. We don't need to be we don't need to be close.
Brito and Eclipse were at 30 feet of the crystal, and they were not affected by this. You guys would know that, Brito and Eclipse.
Then what? We can destroy them using our powers at a safe distance. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna give another look at the book and just keep trying to look for hidden messages,
All right.
word swaps, blah 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 blah.
All right. While you guys are resting, are you leaving? What?
I say we leave.
We leave, yeah, we take the frog's bits and
Yeah, we take the eyes and stuff.
All right. Let's. Who's taking care of taking the eyes and who's taking care of taking the sack, or is it the same person? Tell me.
I don't know. The guys with sharp stuff.
okay.
Torbjorn, Sade.
Right. Torbjorn and Sade are going to take care of the eyes and stuff, and the sack. All right. I need you both to roll straight dexterity checks for me to see how good you are with this. Now that Thor remembered that. I mean, Torbjorn remembered that. All right. So who's on eyes? Who's on sack?
I was on the eyes.
Okay,
but
Sade's
maybe
on
I
eyes.
could be on the sack.
Okay, so you guys flip him over, kind of. Sade, you are able to, with your knife, carefully remove 5 vulkodalk eyes that were still good. Torbjorn, you see polar opposites. You see Sade is like carefully removing, and you just see Torbjorn like near the gut of this creature, sticking his glaive inside.
Okay, I remember. It's around. It's around here somewhere.
As you like pull out the glaive, you just see acid begin pouring out almost at your feet. You need to like jump back a little bit.
Hey guys, this one was too small. It didn't have any acid.
Okay.
You clearly see the acid on the floor.
Yeah, I saw everything. Yeah.
No ball sack. It probably didn't develop yet.
That one had a penis, by the way.
External penis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it seems that only females has ball sacks.
It was acid, but okay.
Oh yeah, acid sacks.
Terrible.
All right, but you managed to gather. These eyes are a little bit smaller, Sade, but they fit in the bag of holding perfectly. You probably like would want to put them on like a container.
Yeah, I give it.
Do you have any containers, guys? Did you get any
Yep.
contain? Okay, sure.
I
You have like
Yeah.
You have a few containers. You put it
But
on
we,
the floor.
Brighto has the alchemy
Tools, right?
tools. Yeah.
If he has the kit, there would be like some vials where you would, or like shit. Where
I
you'd
think
be
so,
able
yeah.
to put the eyes in.
How do I know which
Oh,
key that
I also have alchemy supplies. So, yeah.
How do you know what?
I don't know, because I was seeing like in tools, that's what I have proficiency with, is like that.
Yeah. What the proficiency appears to the side. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So where are you guys headed now?
To the city.
Get
Yeah.
back to Tavasa? To the village? Okay.
You guys want to check the other side, just out of curiosity, to see if we find like a fighting zone, or we just go straight back?
I think
No,
we should
no,
just
no,
go
straight
straight
back.
back.
Yeah.
Uh,
We need to rest.
Okay.
I can't keep the heals.
Rest outside?
You guys
There's no need for rest.
just beeline straight to Tavasa. It's still morning. You go through the forest, see all the little birds, the Ionian trees. It's a comforting vision after all that you just witnessed. And you finally arrive at the front gate of Tavasa. The gate is closed, but the guards, on seeing you, like open the gate and like they immediately like rush down towards you. And one of them goes, "Oh, did you kill the beast?"
Yeah. Both of
What?
them.
We killed 2 beasts.
There were
Two?
2.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we thought there was only one, just a big one.
Yeah. There was another little one. Probably
Oh.
child.
Did you have proof that you've killed the beast?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the eyes.
And the poison sack. The
Acid.
acid sack.
Oh, great. Then we've got to go to Anagon and show him. And he just begins like running
Yeah.
towards the mayor's house. As you see, he sort of like jumps over the fence, bangs on the door, like just a boof, boof, boof. Anagon comes out. They have like a little chat, and then the same man, a little bit got a little bit of a tummy, the bald head and the beard like scruffy. He goes up to you guys and you've done it.
Yeah.
Can you show us?
Okay.
Yeah, I pull.
Just one of the eyes is enough.
Yeah, I pull out the eyes and the acid sac.
Oh, I don't know how to thank you.
But still, we are outside, right?
Yeah.
You are outside his house, yeah.
There's
Could
something else.
I have a talk with you inside?
Oh, sure, yes.
Yeah.
He opens the door and signs you guys inside. He shoos the guard off as he goes back, and you see him like begin to yell out to everyone that the creature is dead. People are cheering outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them was hurt by some kind of fire.
There were. Oh yeah, he told me there were two. It wasn't us.
That's what I was going to ask you, if there was any kind of magic practitioners here.
Not that I know of, no.
That's weird. There might be anything else out there, or anyone else out there.
Well, if it attempted to kill that creature, then certainly it's not a bad person.
It could be just protecting himself, and there aren't any sights of other humanoids or something around.
No, if we stay close in here, we only go to the other side. Since the creature began attacking us from the side where you came from, we just decided to go hunt on the other and protect ourselves at the front.
Yeah. We still have the crystal there that broke the frog.
A crystal?
Yeah.
What sort of crystal? Is it a quinlan?
It's not. It's way more dangerous.
Oh.
We couldn't destroy it, but I think I managed to calm it down, just so we still have the rest of the day to prepare ourselves to destroy it.
Oh, all right. Is there anything that we can do for you to destroy the crystal?
To tell the truth, I don't know. Do you have any kind of archers or something? I don't know if
Yes,
it will
there are
work, but
people that are good with bows. Yes.
I look at the party. Do you guys think that would help?
Honestly, it's magic, so I don't believe an arrow would do much.
Yeah,
After we break it with magic, probably. I don't
I
know.
mean, we can use one of them as a sacrifice.
No.
It's morning, Eclipse.
You're
With-
not at your bitchy.
What?
With a quinlan,
A sudden
Say-
flash of silver
say
light.
detected. Say detected with a arrow, and it did something. It reacted. So
Well, whatever help you want from us, we will give to you.
do you have anyone that has access to Master Shen? From here, like, can you send someone?
We don't exactly know where he is.
Oh. Yeah.
Master Shen
Someone
is nearby.
trustworthy.
No, I
Nice,
was
okay.
thinking if you
Fair
could send someone, I don't know, to...
Roll a deception check right up.
Fuck! Bitch. Bitch. Fuck! 9.
He looks at you. If the Eye of Twilight is here, that is great news for
He's
us.
always with us. You know, he can talk with him via brain message. So sorry. Sometimes he's quick on the words and forgets he's the
Yep.
only one that can do it.
I shut up. I just...
And he kind of looks at you with a look of he fucking knows you're lying.
So yeah, for now will rest, and I don't know. Tomorrow we shall see what we can do.
You tell us
Yeah.
if you see someone new coming in? By any chance?
Yes, of course, yes. There hasn't been anyone new in the village for years now, but I mean, other than the babies that are born here.
No, but like us travelers,
You're the
we
first.
are the first in years.
Yes,
What? Okay.
since Welly has been protected by the magic, no one has really come here, other than Noxians that sometimes find their way.
From which side, you know?
I don't understand how they just show up here. They should not be able to. The mists at Welly should keep us protected, but
Yeah.
they find
So-
their way.
Hmm.
That's important to
Maybe-
know, but because that might be there might be any kind of magic that protects them from the mist.
I wouldn't know. I have no idea how to do magic.
Yeah.
Expelliarmus.
What is that?
I just thought it would be a cool name for a spell. But I can't do it.
Hmm.
Muggles.
Try Hazengan.
You see, Kagabushi no Jutsu! A clone shows up.
Yeah. I think that's all.
All right. Oh, we will stay at your disposal at anything that you need from us, please.
Food.
Do you
Yes.
have a room? Cause that inn is special.
I'm sorry. The rooms I have are for my family.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, we'll be fine. No, not. I don't think so.
All right. I'll be seeing you then. Hopefully. Thank you again. And he kind of like bows excessively.
It's
As
okay.
you.
Just stay safe.
I will, and I will wear a mask.
Thank you. Don't
Me.
forget the
Continues to bow.
alcohol.
Oh, brother, there's a lot of alcohol in here.
yeah.
Okay, you guys.
As we leave,
Yeah.
I want to. What was the decision? Wait, you actually left.
He lost.
We lost Bryzo there for a second. He's back.
Oh,
There
you
we go.
actually left. Okay. As we're leaving, I just want to say, what was the decision about the crystal? Because I'm confused.
The decision.
Yeah, we're not doing anything. We're doing anything.
We
We're
are.
destroying it.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
trying to
like
destroy it.
now, tomorrow.
No,
the day
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, for sure.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
okay.
Before we
can't-
leave, like the talking with the guy, I want to whisper in his ear and said what my friend told about the Eye of Twilight. It was just to make you people a little bit more hopeful. Like I want to try to deceive him. To see
All
if
right,
he-
roll a deception check yourself. I like that.
Oh.
He
Good.
he kind of like leans into you and I understand then. Sad to know he's not really here.
Then I make like a tap on his back and walk away.
Tap, tap.
All right, he accepts the tap. And you move away. All right. So you guys exit his house. What are you doing? You're still. It's like midday, I would say.
Yeah. I could.
Closing on in the afternoon.
I could send a message.
Who do you want to
Sure.
send a message to?
Chen?
Chen?
All right.
I think so.
What are you saying?
Question, Onion.
Tell
Hi,
me.
Chen.
Before
You're
he
starting.
sends,
Right.
when we recall moments of the past, do we see the shadowy figure?
Nope.
Okay.
That's why it was bad Photoshop.
What are you telling Shen?
So, creature found
Oh,
and killed.
it's bright here. You didn't say. Okay.
It were two of them.
Sure.
There's a crystal
Mm-hmm.
way more powerful than Quinlan. We will try
Got 3 more.
to destroy it tomorrow.
Okay. 2 moments pass, and you hear Shen in your head. Very well. Be careful. Next. Island of June.
No.
Mountain Dragon. Find recruits. This is the #1 priority. Stay safe and good job.
Okay.
Send a message to Hachi.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, tell the father
Yeah.
to go with him. Don't let the kid go alone.
we need to go to the island of June next.
You're gonna go get the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shen said so yeah. I say tomorrow we go there. I would like to take a look at the place that the froggy came from. I don't know. I have a feeling that
Yeah.
there's something there.
We can check it first.
How
or
how
after
is
the crystal.
how is Torbjorn feeling after waking up?
You feel
on the
slightly
bliss?
woozy. Slightly woozy. It's like you're a little bit dizzy. Your sense of balance is not okay. You have a headache, and so does Sade. But other than that, seem to be good.
Okay.
Just I say just try to kill it. If it's too hard and we get tapped out, yeah,
We
it's too
gotta
hard
get
to.
something. We gotta get something out of this book. But I don't remember if you gave me the check DM because I asked to look for the like hidden words. So I, don't know if we
I
checked
was
it.
waiting for you to like sit down somewhere so
Oh,
that
okay,
we'd be
okay, that
able
was
to
it.
do
Okay,
that.
yeah, thank you. No, no.
Thank
So
you,
are
thank
we
you, thank you,
going
thank you,
somewhere?
thank you.
So you guys are resting now for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I guess
Alright.
there's no shop
I
or
actually
anything,
want to
so-
meditate before the dawn. I want
Before we get the twilight
yeah,
eclipse.
just a bit before the
Mhm.
Berlin Pimpi stuff happens. I want to ask Torbjorn for his
Very good. Very good.
spirit to meditate.
Very good.
Torbjorn just says, "Do what I've told you last time, my man. I don't have much else to assist you. Just try to remember how you felt and."
Yeah, because last time I saw 2 orbs, and I wanted to see what happened closer to dawn. That's why I.
Yeah, I mean, I can. No, well, I'm feeling completely exhausted key wise, so I don't know if I could help you anyhow or in any way.
Well, we're gonna rest anyways, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't get only when I sleep.
You'd have to sleep, so it would be after twilight happens.
Yeah.
Okay then.
I remember something to help you, Eclipse.
What is
Just
it?
so maybe we could make it just so it's not that aggressive. I don't know, but I could use my shield
That's
as soon
the-
as you get um, the first. I don't want to say transformation. That's not a thing. Just the change that you do. Maybe the light of the shield might help you.
Yeah, we can try that. That's
I had a
Um,
spell to help you like last time, but
Twilight, yeah.
I'm tapped out.
with
So-
Twilight, yeah.
All right, gotcha. So you guys are sitting down. You're not going inside the inn, I assume.
Nope.
No.
Just staying
No.
outside. Yeah.
Nope.
Definitely not.
Finding a cool spot in
All right.
shade.
So let's first
something
handle the book.
comfortable.
Roll investigation for me, Sid. If you could, please, I would very much appreciate that.
Ugh.
I'm looking for it. Found it.
Investigation.
Investigation.
That's learning.
You read a little bit more of the book, and you understand that there's from especially from Iskalar's notes that Shadow Realm is very, very hard to control. And it's very there's like deadly creatures inside of this realm. It is sort of like a mirrored version of the spirit realm. And from what it seems Iskalar wrote, there are in fact a lot of uses for it. You can't like quite find what these uses are, because those pages are sort of blank, where they say it's like the page goes, shadow magic can be used in, it's blank. So you don't quite get how to find this missing information, but there is one thing that comes to your mind, right? There are Iskalar's notes are there,
Yeah.
which means he wrote it, but you found the book locked. That means he found a way to lock it again.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
But you don't know how he did it. But there most definitely must be a way.
Do you know the way?
I close it and say, lock.
Okay,
I know the way.
you close the book and you say lock, and the book,
There's nothing.
fuck you. It doesn't say anything.
But then you
Doesn't do
say
anything.
Alohomora.
You guys didn't try Alohomora before.
Darbian, can you try a little bit of blood here and see if it locks? Out of curiosity.
Sure. I just go
You
ahead,
know, same blood to open, same blood to lock.
I cut my hand and drop it in the callus.
All right, you drop
Chalice.
blood in the
I'm
chalice.
just throwing it.
The blood is there. The book is closed, and you hear again. The blood is absorbed, and the book locks back.
Oh, I'm a genius!
Oh,
okay,
I
cool,
thought
thank you.
I thought the more blood it absorbed, the more it revealed.
I will try this time with my blood.
All right,
Reject.
you slash
Yeah,
your
it
hand,
doesn't
and
open. I'm like, fuck.
drop your blood there, and the hole locks again. And your
Do
blood
I
is
feel
just
her
sitting.
pinging?
almost, yes.
Oh!
Iskalar didn't like Vastayas. I mean, wait, you're not
He
Vastaya.
ignored Vastaya. I'm no longer though.
No, she's a crocodile. No.
Poison blood.
I don't know.
It seems
What
to be
happened?
denying whatever blood you have. It's not accepting
Okay,
it.
cool. I throw
I
it to
try my
Tar-
blood?
Righto. Oh,
You
the guy.
Can I try my semen? No.
Okay, so who's trying
No.
first?
I give it to.
I want to try my blood.
Eclipse.
Eclipse's blood.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Oh shit.
You,
book is gone.
You slash your hand and you drop your blood in it. And it's absorbed, and the blood goes fully inside of the chalice. The chalice locks. The lock begins to sort of like shift around, and the chalice spreads. And the book in your hands begins to catch on fire immediately.
Throw it.
What?
You trying to throw the book and step on it, the fire doesn't leave.
Right up!
And there we go. Brido is just looking like, well,
You should have waited for the night.
well.
And the blood
Yeah.
seems to have had this effect on the book, and it's just on fire now on the ground, very close to grass and stuff. You probably want to like grab it and put it somewhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You try. It's not going out. It's just not going out.
Don't you have water?
You
Nearby.
grab a water and throw it, and the water just.
Does that fire burns?
You
Like,
put your hand
Does
there.
it burn?
It's not burning.
Oh shit. Does it open though?
Yeah, can we see it?
You open the
Oh, it
book, and
opened?
the book is just on fire with this sort of light flame, and it is completely blank as you begin.
I close it and
You,
rip it.
be,
Drop
you,
blood.
you begin going through the pages, and all of the ink
That's
is
weird.
disappearing as the flames.
Blood, blood, blood,
Okay,
blood, blood,
you
blood, blood,
blood.
blood, 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 blood.
You drop blood, but the chalice is just flat. It's not absorbing anything.
Turn it around.
You turn it around. There's nothing there, but you just are throwing blood at the fucking book. Nothing is happening.
Cause no one else is doing anything. I'm
I
just
can't
doing
do
everything.
nothing. I have nothing to do.
And
Are you
then
What do you want me to do?
finally, the fire subsides, and the pages are just completely blank. Seems whatever
Close it.
blood is flowing within Eclipse has been extremely bad for an Order of the Shadows book.
Mm.
Using
Okay,
the
you
unstable
attack.
guy.
You literally didn't say anything against it, so
I know, I
that
know, I
comment
know.
makes no sense.
I know.
Well,
But at least you know
can-
now.
You attacked the Quinlan.
well, now we know who
The crystal
who has
stuff.
to destroy the crystal.
Should we try to lock it again, or?
I'll just
Is it
donate
just a
bag of
normal
blood
book
to
now?
the crystal.
The chalice, like, it's sort of flattened completely.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
fine.
locked. You can just you can flip it around.
Well, it's a shitty book now.
Well,
Well,
you didn't like
keep
books
it
anyway,
inside.
Torbjorn.
It didn't have any pictures. So.
Yeah, fuck that
You don't
book.
know. There are blank pages, so maybe you could draw.
All right.
I'm still waiting for some of you fucks to teach me how to read.
Yeah,
Fucking
an answer.
assholes.
Sure.
All right. So Eclipse, let's handle your meditation now.
Yeah, I
Roll
don't know if
wisdom.
I can meditate after
I
destroying
wanna,
the book.
I wanna
you know?
be close to him to
All right.
guide him.
To help guide it. Okay, and this is
Yeah.
gonna be closer to twilight now. So the moment is approaching. You guys
Yeah.
are like all
I'm on top of a
expectantly,
tree.
like looking at what's happening. Roll a wisdom check for me at disadvantage, which means roll twice and pick the lowest
I
value.
got that fixed.
Pog.
Roll a wisdom, right?
Yeah, wisdom check at disadvantage, please.
And I gave you guidance, so it's a plus d4, I guess.
Yeah. All right, Pog. Same roll twice. What? And roll an extra d4 for me to add to that. Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
As you go inside that headspace again, the two figures that showed up, the two versions of you that you saw, while one was highlighted, now begin to draw near, sort of like walking towards each other, facing each other, and they begin to walk and walk. This is the image you see in your head. And you remain in that place there as you guys see the sun. And Brighto, you're prepared for this already with your shield.
Yeah.
You guys see the sun go down, and as soon as it touches the horizon, Eclipse begins flashing and shooting magic outside. And inside your mind, Eclipse, you see both of those figures walk towards each other, turn towards your perspective, and fuse in one, half to each side. And then your magic begins. You just wake up from that, and your magic begins spewing outside everywhere. Brighto, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll bump off the
The
shield.
shield. You guys cover your eyes already, knowing what's coming. Brighto activates his shield by like just tapping it, and this bright light fills the whole space. And Eclipse, for a moment, everything stops, and you're in your sun form again. And then you wait as the sun like finally disappears. It takes 6 seconds, used at the right time, and then you're instantly into your silver light night form, and you didn't go through the whole painful process.
Nice.
As long as it is used in the right moment when the sun finally disappears, he doesn't have to finalize the change process. It just happens after. It is when the sun sort of touches the horizon that he begins to...
At least we can save the pain.
Yeah, that I don't need the shitty meditation again, so that's perfect.
Wow.
He's in his night form.
Wow.
Yeah, let's take a rest.
Are you guys taking a rest?
Yep.
Very well.
Meditation before.
You're meditating on something specific or just general?
Ari, Argoth, and I guess that's it.
All right. As you sit
Good
down
luck with that.
and you focus on it, on both, sort of like on top of the tree, trying to center yourself. You think about your friend. You think about Argath, but he's not answering you.
Yeah.
You still feel his power, but you feel like, a demon is a very powerful entity. He can't always be. Plus, he's a demon. Okay, he can't always like be there for you. All right, so you guys can mark off a long rest if you wish.
Can I?
Thank fucking God.
I want to focus on
Your
Focus
wiener.
on me.
learning how to dispel the magic.
There you go. You've picked. Roll a wisdom check for me, please.
With
Also, I need
advantage?
With
It's
advantage, yes,
meditation?
because it's meditation.
Wisdom, not dex. It's wisdom.
Two natural ones. Fuck.
That was almost.
But there was one natural one.
Yeah.
And it was the first roll, so.
Yeah.
All right. You begin focusing towards imagining how you could clean that corruption, and now your mind has a direction on what is needed. After what you saw, it is even well informed about it. That's one success.
Nice.
All right. So, mark off the long rest, take a sleep.
If before sleeping, can I just pour a little blood just to the book just to see what happens?
All right, before you sleep.
Yeah.
All right, so
in
like
my night form.
Okay, do you want the others to be asleep, or are you doing this while they're awake?
I don't care, honestly. I just poured the blood.
Okay, you just go there while they're getting ready and meditating. You go there, and you pour the blood on top of the book, and as the blood sort of like seeps into the pages a little bit, you see flames coming out. Flames are sort of silver this time instead of like the bright orange that they were. It sort of just flickers as the blood touches the pages. Doesn't seem to have any other effect.
Okay, I
Still
threw it
blank.
away and said this crap doesn't work. So.
Or you just throw the book into a bush.
Yeah.
It's there in a bush now in Tavasa. A book of the Order of the Shadow.
Not
Yeah.
push, just.
Yeah, just
on
kick it. Just fucking
stuff,
kick
yeah.
the piece of shit.
Yeah.
Fucking books. I prefer tablets. All right. So you guys can go to sleep. Morning comes.
And we all dead.
Sade and Torbjorn, as you wake
Yeah.
up, nothing happens. You're perfectly fine.
I hate you.
All right. So.
Bitch. You're such a bitch. Really.
Oh, please, but damn.
So what do you guys want to do?
Die. No, no.
I think we should just go.
Yeah, to the crystal.
Right, like top of the morning, just beelining it to the crystal.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, eat something and prepare and go.
Okay,
How
yeah.
much has it been? It was like since we left the village on the boat.
How much time has it been since you left the village in the boat?
4 days, right?
Okay, it has been 2 days since you arrived, plus an extra day from the voyage of the boat, so it's about 3 days.
Okay. When you say a week, is it 5 days or 7 days?
I would say it would be 7.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
That's it.
So you guys beelining it straight to the crystal. For the purposes of this, you already know the place. You move through the forest quite fast. It takes you like about an hour to reach there, but it's still top of the morning, so it's fine. Yes?
Before we enter, I want to check if there's trails. Like if it looks like there's.
Okay,
someone
roll
else
survival
been there.
check for me. Survival.
Woo!
There seems to be trails, yes.
I'll let them know.
At least one person's been here.
Oh,
Has been here. So maybe advance with some care. Maybe it was the same person who also hurt the little guy.
yeah, it's probably the guy that hurt the dog. Let's go in, I
All right.
guess.
You guys go inside. The crystal still remains in that form where the magic is inside, swirling and twisting around, but it's not seeping outside. So it seems that it's holding, but now, Brighto, as you get closer, you see that the magic is sort of like expanding a little bit out to the sort of the edges
Yeah,
of the crystal.
Trying to get out.
So you deem that whatever magic you threw at this, it's probably starting to lose its effect. Soon-ish. Maybe another hour would do it. You don't exactly know.
Yeah. I just remembered something.
Sure.
I have nothing to. I don't think I will hurt him with radiant damage, but I can try it anyway.
I think we should let Eclipse attack the Quinlan.
Yeah. Since I already tried the
Eclipse
book.
does a lot of radiant damage too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Zenith
He
Blade
is-
and stuff is radiant damage, yeah.
Yeah. Try to look for something that isn't radiant damage, and we shall see.
What if he drops
Blood
a
on
few,
it.
yeah, a few drops of his blood
You
on
can
the?
drop a whole bag, I mean.
Can
we
go
can
wrong in so much.
we can
ways.
taint one of Sade's arrows with his blood, and then she throws the arrow.
She doesn't
Yeah, I
have arrows.
throw it. You know. Yeah, I am magic arrows.
Where's
Well,
the
we
guy
can
come
taint
with us?
we can taint some of his blood on my darts, on my shurikens, and I throw the shurikens. All the same.
All right.
I mean, sure. Let's start by that then.
All right, you cut a little bit of Eclipse's hand in his friendly sun form. He appears to agree with this. You put on the shuriken, you threw a shuriken, roll an attack, Torbjorn.
I'm gonna cast Bless before we start doing stuff.
Gotcha.
I'm 30 feet away
So-
from the.
I assume you're all 30 feet, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we are all
Yeah.
30, 35.
Not close.
Right,
So
13
a
plus
D8, D4?
four.
a d4 to attack
to the
rolls,
8.
right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Add a d4.
just so.
16.
You 16 total damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You throw the
No,
No,
shuriken.
no.
Oh, to
Seven,
hit.
7 total damage. Yeah.
Okay, 7 total damage. No, 9 total damage plus the d4.
No, the
D4 is to
D4
hit.
is to
sorry,
hit,
Yeah,
yeah.
it would have hit with 14. You throw the shuriken.
Okay.
It hits the Quinlan. The blood doesn't seem to have any reaction, or not the Quinlan, the crystal. The blood doesn't seem to have any reaction. But it damaged it, and you hear the of it cracking a little bit.
Yeah, fuck it.
You wanna
just-
wait? You wanna use your true sight to see if something's leaking?
Sure.
Just so I don't use my.
Yeah, use it. As
Alright.
I said that.
You use the true sight again, and yeah,
search for it.
there's a little bit of shadow leaking out of the crystal now, but it's
It's
all
like-
contained still.
I don't know
Are
if
you
you wanna let it loose.
Yeah.
just-
Yeah.
just-
Can you try to heal it now? Since you have like direct control.
I could, yeah.
You're gonna
Like
throw
we're
the magic
breaking
at the
it,
hole?
and then
I'll
we heal.
yeah, I'll cast the celestial gift at the hole.
Like playing
see
with
if it
someone's
Does
feelings.
something.
You're playing with the crystal's feelings. Throw shuriken, heal.
Yeah.
Shuriken, heal. All right. As you reach out and you use your celestial gift, the magic adheres to the crystal again and sort of entangles along with the shadow, and then vanishes again. But
the fucking-
you feel a connection in the moment that happens, Brighto, and you feel pain.
Pain.
And suffering.
Just the feeling of pain.
Feeling of pain, like intense pain. Physical too.
Just let it all out.
It just hurt when you did that.
We can't do anything else, guys. We just can just destroy it.
Yeah,
There's
but
nothing else. There's nothing else we can do.
Says Torben as he runs with the glaive.
There's nothing else we can do. We
Is the book still useless? Torbjorn, try it again. Yes.
The chalice is still flat.
I've
Just-
got
Sorry.
let's just destroy it, and because we're on a still point.
I agree with
just,
Torbjorn.
just destroy it.
sure.
There's no
Alright.
use. We don't know what will happen. We just do
Just
it.
keep attacking.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
The
Roll
barrage.
attacks. Whoever is rolling attacks, tell me.
I'm gonna try a sacred flame, knowing that it won't do
Alright.
nothing. So
Sacred flame begins to burn around the crystal. It doesn't seem to be having much effect
Yeah.
here.
I'll do nothing. I'll just watch.
I'll try
Okay.
one Zenith spear, I guess.
All right, you see Eclipse rolling back again. This sort of like golden light forming around his arm, and he throws the spear, and it hits the crystal. And as it sort of cracks it a little bit, vanishes again.
Yeah, then I'll just go to
Oh,
Brighto's
but it
side.
cracked.
Yeah.
It cracked it a little bit.
His damage works.
Go for it.
What the hell? And I don't do damage for it.
I'll
Because-
tap your back.
Because you make them burn. You don't
It's okay,
hit them.
Brian.
It's not a
okay.
blood.
I don't know. You guys are doing something.
Go
I'll wait
bonk.
for the full round.
Yeah, I'll
Go
take
bonk.
the shadow shot since it's
Alright.
radiant.
You're gonna.
By the way,
throw
said you
shadow
can you
shot at
30
it?
feet. You can attack with your daggers because it
Yeah,
has
no,
a 30
but
feet
I
You
range.
can
don't
also
wanna-
throw
I'm
that.
gonna use my daggers on that.
Okay, you pull out the bow, shoot a shoot.
Shoot,
Shoot!
Shoot a shot at it.
Shoot.
Alright.
And shoot it.
You have a
Hits the
D4.
wall.
You have a D4.
Roll a d4, yeah, to add it. Sure.
You all have. I don't have it, but you have.
You have a d4 to add to rolls.
Should be a 4.
Oh,
It's a 13.
Still not enough.
does the
Bangs
mark of
against
the
the wall.
sun also applies here?
No, it's
Oh
not
my-
shining. It feels like the crack that you did was sort of from the impact of the magic and not
shit.
exactly for. Okay, you throw another. And this
24.
seems to be the more effective way, as the dart or the shuriken just cracks the crystal again. You hear
Yeah.
as it cracks even more.
I'm gonna cast a spiritual weapon and bonk him
Alright.
with a spiritual weapon.
All right, there we go. Then with that, over time, you see the crystal begin to, or the symbols begin to form again of the kindred and Soraka into this radiant crystal that just bonks shit. And and as you bonk, the final bonk, the crystal shatters and the shadows begin to swirl. And they just breathe outside and go through you into the world.
Shit.
The
Of
crystal
Rune. Oh, no.
is destroyed. Of Rune, yes.
True sight still active?
I'm sorry, what?
Is my true sight still active?
How long does it last? Is it like an hour? I can't remember.
No.
An hour seems too much.
I don't know.
Spells. True sight. It says 1 hour.
Okay. Yeah, it is. You see the shadow, the sort of shadows just roll outside. But that's it. The crystal is no longer there. There's no longer any sort of darkness in the cave. It seems to be all clear.
Can we see the rest of the cave now?
That was the rest.
The cave is the same. It's just rock. There's the body of the vulkodalk you killed, and the crystal's no longer there. But the shape is still sort of engraved on the wall. It's just kind of like shattered down. But yeah, you seem to have destroyed it. Whatever Brido did to it yesterday seems to have worked.
That was a good job.
That's a
Bug shampoo.
So, we tried
shampoo.
I think we track, yeah.
Yeah, let's
until we
track.
go for the Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to search for the person, whoever,
Yeah.
whatever did
The
the
fight.
thing. All right, who's leading this?
It would be Sade. I would be helping her
All right, gotcha.
with this.
Then either both of you roll survival checks independently, or one gives advantage to the other, whichever you prefer.
I was helping her, so she would get
Roll
the
with advantage. Gotcha. There we go.
It's survival, right?
Survival, yeah, with advantage.
Yeah. You have the bless. I think it works for that too.
It works for ability checks.
No, it's
yes.
saving
Oh
throw.
no, it's saving
Okay.
throws. Saving throws only. There you go.
Sorry,
check.
Okay.
Ability check.
You managed to like find the vulkodalks tracks are kind of obvious, and there's like a bunch of like broken branches.
Whenever sword.
But you take some time like picking it up. It takes you about like an hour to be able to have like a solid grip after like a few like maybe 50 feet of walking inside the forest. It takes you a little bit of time to just like search places, and then you finally after an hour reach what seems to be a bunch of sort of trees broken down, burnt. The ground, like there's grass on it on some parts, and then others is just acid like spewed over, and like the ground sank and the plants died. And there's like burn marks on the floor on certain places, but you found what seems to be a place of a battle.
Can I understand if there's been like more than one person there or something?
Roll an investigation check for me then.
Like to understand how many we're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I want Fuck.
Well,
I
I'm
didn't
terrible.
ask.
Jesus.
I didn't feel any kind of different
the
smell
fuck?
on the cave, right?
No.
Okay.
Whatever went through inside there, doesn't seem to have left
Didn't
any.
live. Okay. So
Say does you from what you assume there was something fighting the vulkodalk.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah, there was something.
I wanna look around to see if I see someone watching us or something.
Make perception check.
Oof, natural 20.
Another one.
Oof. Tell me. Who's there?
Tell me why. Tell me why.
Ain't
You
nothing
look,
but a
you look around,
Don't tell me
begin
there's
looking
no one.
around to try to see if there's anyone watching you right now, and out of sort of the corner of your eye, you spot movement in a branch, and you look straight there. And as you begin looking closely, sort of hanging atop a tree, looking down on you, you see this little squirrel holding what seems to be like a little nut and just like eating off of it and looking at you.
Is it D?
I don't know.
Fuck you, dude. I was so happy.
You don't see anyone.
Does it have any candies?
Fuck you.
So we going to the island?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's nothing to see here beside destruction.
Hmm.
I was thinking on keep trying to track the guy, but I don't think we will have that much luck.
All right, to get to the island, you would need like a boat. Maybe like the villagers at Tavasa would probably help you find one or something. You don't know,
Never
say
mind.
in the island of Barl, if there's you know that there's no more like villages. The only settlement that exists here is Tavasa. There's nothing else. The rest is just like forest and wilderness. So maybe they could be the only ones to help you with a boat, as far as you are concerned.
Yeah. I'll let them know. Also,
Yeah, no.
careful with the words, Rado.
With a what?
Words.
The words. Don't go
Oh.
spewing. I have
The
Twilight.
words.
All right, so you guys heading back to town?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's not much of a difference because he knows where Shen is.
You don't. Torbjorn doesn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys are exiting the site,
Shen is there.
Eclipse, in your mind you hear a voice,
Oh shit.
a familiar voice,
Your
Sorry.
own voice.
the voice of Carob Cells,
Oh,
saying,
This lady again.
saying, I'm sorry for the mess. I was having fun, but no problem.
little shit.
Crab cells.
I hope
was
my
her?
help was useful to you, Eclipse.
Are you kidding me?
Is that
Do
all
we
you
hear
say?
that? Do you
say,
hear
you
that?
hear the "Are you kidding me?" but you don't hear her voice. Yeah.
I explain everything to them. Like,
What? Carousel has been reaching you?
No, we don't know. It's Carob,
No,
bro.
he said it just
as
said
you
it.
as
Yeah,
you
she said-
as you're
Oh,
trying to
okay.
speak out on this, words are not coming out.
Shit.
Are you okay, Eclipse?
I I don't even know. Like, Carob Cells tried to talk to me.
It-
No.
As he goes to say something, like he wants to say a name, but
Yeah, you can't.
And then talk to me.
it's like
It's what?
you can't.
Who?
You're being weird.
And then you hear in your mind again. It would be wise of you to stay quiet about this, or else your silence and your voice won't be the only thing I will take, Eclipse.
She will take your virginity.
I want to kick her ass so bad.
See?
Why does everyone hate Kara? But as you guys exit and you see this kind of creepy scene from Eclipse, we're gonna end today's session. As we're finishing on time for the fucking first time in like
Oh, man.
3 weeks, dude.
Yeah, true.
Already?
True.
The Drake fight?
True.
No Drake
Next.
fight. Oh, you just fucking wait until that happens.
Yeah.
I was fighting hard to stay awake. I was fighting hard.
Thank you. Anywho, thank you guys so much for playing. once again. I know it's late and stuff, so I really
No,
appreciate it.
it's not that. When you start getting a sleep schedule, like time hits you fucking hard.
He's saying that he works now and somehow has a schedule, so he's just complaining.
Flexing.
Stop
No,
being
I-
old,
I'm
guy.
wake-
That's all.
I'm waking up at 8 a.m., dude.
Oh, look at you.
Look at fucking Pader, dude.
Style.
Sometimes Padero's here, he's only in body. His mind is it's somewhere else.
Shut the
You
fuck
look
up,
at his
dude.
You look at his fucking face, he's like,
Fuck you, dude.
I cast guiding bolt.
Me cast Guiding Bolt.
I'll say she probably needs it, and then that's it.
Oh god.
But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys very much for playing, and thank you to everyone who hung out and watched. I know it's later.
I gotta ask, did you have fun imagining the you know all the trauma there on the cave?
If I had fun.
Yeah, cause you were
all he
very.
had to do was search up torture scenes.
No,
Yeah.
I actually had to search absolutely nothing because I had already seen shit like that.
Yeah, so
Said, imagine if you at least if you lose the memory of Ari, at least she's already dead, so you don't have to face her. Torbjorn will have to face Adadal.
who?
But it was a. If it was someone from Torbjorn's past,
That was 1, 2, and 3.
it would be
Yeah.
terrible because we couldn't let
That
him
was
know.
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3 was someone from Torbjorn's past. 4 would be Adadal.
Because we have all these experiences with Adal, we have them, so we can share with them, and
Mhm.
eventually, and they can build their friendship out of nowhere again. So
Yeah.
that was
I mean, Adadal still sees Torbjorn as a friend, so
yeah, that's the thing. If
it,
was
it will just be
No, but
it will just be a funny encounter.
I do like how our DM doesn't put our own party members as an important person on his memories. That's cool. Thank you.
1,
mean,
2, and
when he
3
said-
were someone from his past. 4 was Adadal.
I mean, when Onion said we'll lose someone important to her, I thought, well, everybody's dead, so who the fuck is that for him?
exactly
Yep.
No, she would lose the memory
She
of that
lost the
person.
memory, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but we only knew that after Torbjorn fell, because otherwise I felt it would be like the decapitation scene, because it was Adal and me. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, one of them is dying.
So yeah, that was good rolls. That was good roll because the people that are like, if you look at like Thorbjorn's past, like people that are
There's
important to
nothing
him, there's nothing, no one very important. The important people who are 1, 2, and 3 from his past are Brighto, Sade, Corno.
Oh.
Yeah, we are actually the one. Shit, you could tell
Oh,
Torbjorn.
I thought it was from background stuff, not.
No.
Oh, okay.
Thorbjorn's background is written in my mind and Onion's mind. He has ideas, I have ideas, but I never put them into
Yeah.
paper.
No, but I thought.
That was
That
a
could be
safe
some-
roll, boy.
Yeah.
I'm saving.
4
I'm saving.
was the NPC with which he would have a better connection.
Yeah.
That is
That-
Adadal at the moment, so he
I
forgot Adadal.
was. Yeah, I'm waiting for us to, if we ever go to Freljord, to expand the Thorbjorn past.
Will not.
Would
Yeah,
I
if we don't go,
We are going to the Shadow Isle.
No.
That would be super funny.
that
You would be-
cool,
you-
by the way.
I want to go to the Shadow Isle.
Same. I would love to see what Onion writes on the Shadow Isles.
That
Yeah.
Special
and the
one-shot on the Shadow
Shurima.
Isles?
Yeah, please.
Shurima.
Let me play. Please let me play Hastam Kench.
No.
His face like, what?
What the fuck you want to be a frog, dude? Have you seen frogs in this place?
Bro, I want to be a frog on Shadow Isles.
No, you're not.
You just
gonna
want to swallow someone, that's all.
Yeah.
be. Okay. Torbjorn
lick 'em.
Swallower, not Spitter, confirmed. Anyway, let's end it on that. Thank you guys again very much for watching.
GG's.
GG's. I believe it is time for us to roll out
How?
the meme.
The what?
Say it!
Our intro slash auto.
Say it,
Auto.
Onion!
What?
Slash
We need a new one.
You gotta say it.
Okay,
Dude,
we'll roll out
we
our intro
definitely
slash
need a new
outro.
one. At least a new one where
And I would love to do one like in the Teletubbies that we have. And I want Onion's face as the sun.
That would actually be really funny.
That would be really fun.
Because he's bald.
The red one, because it's or
What are you saying, Torbjörn? Piece of shit.
Because you radiate positive energy.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Sure.
And you're bald.
Roll a deception check for me, please.
I feel reflected on you.
see it shine, you know.
All
Oh,
right. Anyway, time for us to go, guys. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you
Bye-bye.
on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.